DJ CAYNE, that's me. So I had a conversation with a couple of DJ friends of mine, and we were talking about DJ relationships and how to navigate through this business. Again, for y'all who are new to DJing or you are thinking about getting into it, just know that when it comes to finding your work, to getting your gig set, it is not like a 9 to 5. It is not like you go by your points or whatever. It's about who you know. This is a relationship business, just like entertainment, artistry. When it comes to music and the music business, it's a relationship business. So it's mostly about who you know. Now, don't get me wrong, you can get your leads on your own, but when it comes to really navigating it, going like full throttle, it's all about your relationships. So we were talking about relationships among other DJs, especially in the Dallas area and Dallas, Texas area, whatever. And of course, this is going to apply to other cities as well, because I feel like DJ relationships are the same everywhere pretty much for the most part. But you'll notice that it's a lot of folks who are, and I'm trying to make this where I'm not sounding rude, but groupies to celebrities that they DJ for, to management, owners, to even other DJs to get higher leads in the game. So I find that very weird, because even some folks I follow or folks I see on TikTok that I don't know, I see how y'all act, and it's almost like y'all are becoming groupies to your peers, and you really shouldn't be like that, because it looks very pussy, and I'm just gonna be very honest. It's very weird. Picture this. When you were a kid, you looked up to Michael Jordan, maybe LeBron James, or whatever top-notch athlete. When you were a kid, when you were a child, right? When you were a child. But fast forward, let's say you get drafted into the NBA and now you're playing against LeBron James. If you're still fanboying over that guy, just like you were when you were a child, then you are a groupie, because you were in the same league as that dude and you were competing against that guy. All right. So just put that in perspective, that, you know, like the Bible says, when I became a man, I put aside childish ways. This groupie shit, this kissing up to management, blah, 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 it's just very weird. I don't think healthy relationships are built like that, but to each his own. So just know, unlike a regular job, this DJ thing is about securing the leads, unless, you know, even if you're doing weddings, nightclubs, whatever. Because, you know, DJs move around from nightclub to nightclub unless you're playing the same spot over and over. Okay, cool, you signed off. But when it comes to getting like your corporate gigs, your weddings, your private events, when you're doing guest sets or DJing from club to club, town to town, it's all about securing those leads through relationships. Okay, so when you have a lot of people in your field who do the same thing you do or similar to what you do, it's competition. So you're competing for those leads to secure that spot to get that gig so you can get paid. All right. So that's when you start seeing people go through desperate measures to get where they got. Shit talking, clicking up. That's what happens. And it's just natural. Birds of a feather flock together. If you got your boys that y'all play a certain style, y'all hang a certain way, they click up, and they become, you know, DJ crews. You know, that's how it was back in the day. You had a crew of DJs, like a shit ton of DJs, and they would all share gigs or whatever. That's just what happened. So just know that that's what you're going to have to be in for. And it's a lot of, because of that, it's so heavy in the DJ game that if you want to get to certain spots that you really like to play at, you might have to build relationships with other DJs to get there. So yeah, you're thinking, of course, if you're not used to the DJ thing, you're probably thinking, well, that don't make no fucking sense. Believe me, I mean, at first when I was getting into this, it didn't make any sense to me either, but it is how it is. And there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. I mean, a lot of people are cool, a lot of people aren't. But just know that you got to build respect with the squad to get where you really want to be. All right, it's really going to help you. Now, I made a video about securing your own gigs without going through other DJs. You could do that too, but it is a lot easier when you are with a network of other DJs and other artists and managers who could just throw you into position, and also you do the same thing for them. It is a business, okay? Give and receive. If somebody helps you out, now I'm not saying you should count favors, but if somebody helps you out, you should definitely keep them in mind to help them out in the future. Now, again, not counting favors, it don't have to be as equal, but at least give some kind of gesture. Share a flyer, like a post. Show up to a gig, show support, buy a few drinks, buy a meal, support. We're here to build each other up, okay? And that's how it is. So, hold on one second. Excuse me, y'all. So, I just wanted to get on here to talk about that. I know it may sound like I was rambling, whatever, but that is how the DJ game works. It is a relationship business. Music in general is a relationship business. Picture this. Y'all ever wonder why you see certain DJs or artists who maybe are not as talented, but they have all the gigs locked down because they have a good relationship, all right? If you don't have that, if you are an introvert, you need a manager, or you need your girlfriend or boyfriend to speak up for you or something, because your talent alone is not going to help you at all. Talent alone is not going to help you. Now, if you post a viral video on TikTok and it blow up, okay, cool. I mean, but that's like the lottery. If you want to play the lottery, cool. But if you really want to get out here and get where you got to go, you have to kind of jump into the jungle and deal with people that you may or may not like and get where you need to be. Now, again, you don't need to be a fucking groupie to other DJs or other managers, which when I see y'all doing that, it's just so like, it's like y'all look like, okay, we're not gonna, y'all look stupid, but you have to get out and network, shake hands. You gotta get out there, not kissing up, but just show support and just know that you have to build. Now, listen, I made a video talking about securing your own gigs. Okay, I think I already said that. Yeah, I just said that earlier. But one way that you can, and this is what we did in college, instead of piggybacking off everybody else, you can have them recognize what you're doing on your own and start your trail that way, right? So what do I mean by that? When I was in college, we used to throw our own parties, like save up some money or try to find somebody that had a party with no DJ, and then we would just be the DJ and just do it. Most of the time it would be for free. Just let us come in, get some food, feed us, and we would just do our own events. And then people started recognizing that, and then that's how we got into the clubs later. Okay, so we built our own lane. People recognized it, and that's how we hopped on. We didn't just go say, let me play with you, or let me do that, and then just hop on. I was like, what have you done? What value can you bring? Okay, so to develop a healthy relationship with other DJs, bring something to the table. Okay, we used to throw our own events. A lot of them were successful. Yes, some of them weren't. Yeah, they didn't turn out the way we wanted to, but we put in the effort to do our own shit, and we DJ. We built up, our skills, whatever. Then we started getting recognized by the club, starting from small venues, building up. When people see that, they see that, oh, you can bring something of value to the table, and this will help you build healthier relationships rather than you being a fanboy and acting weird and being desperate, yada, yada. So, yeah, just want to get on here and make a video about that because it was just on my mind. But, yeah, DJs, man, keep DJing. For y'all who are new, if you want to talk to me and get some more advice, you can either look at my videos on the Ones and Twos podcast, or you can DM me below at DJ Kane, DJ CAYNE. I'm here to help. I just want to see everybody succeed and everybody be happy, because in a big city, There's endless amounts of what you can do. There's enough for everybody to eat. I'm telling you, there is a way. Yes, your boy DJ K, and I'm out. Yeah.